Yehova, please fill me with the Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name, amen. We'll start with the Shema, listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey, hand, behold, nail, behold. Exodus chapter 33. Yehovah said to Moshe, leave, you and the people you brought up from the land of Egypt, and move on from here toward the land which I swore to Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov. I will give it to you and your descendants. I will send an angel ahead of you. I will drive out the Canaanite, Emori, Hitti, Perizi, Hivi, and Yevisi. You will go to a land flowing with milk and honey. But I myself will not go with you, because you are such a stiff-necked people, that I might destroy you on the way. When the people heard this bad news, they went into mourning, and no one wore his ornaments. Yehovah said to Moshe, tell the people of Israel, you are a stiff-necked people. If I were to go with you for even one moment, I would exterminate you. Now, keep your ornaments off. Then I will decide what to do to you. So from Mount Horeb onward, the people of Israel stripped themselves of their ornaments. Moshe would take the tent and pitch it outside the camp, far away from the camp. He called it the tent of meeting. Everyone who wanted to consult Yehovah would go out to the tent of meeting outside the camp. Whenever Moshe went out to the tent, all the people would get up and stand, each man at his tent door, and look at Moshe until he had gone into the tent. Whenever Moshe entered the tent, the column of cloud would descend on the station itself at the entrance of the tent, and Yehovah would speak with Moshe. When all the people saw the column cloud stationed at the entrance of the tent, they would get up and prostrate themselves, each man at his tent door. Yehovah would speak to Moshe face to face, as a man speaks to his friend. Then he would return to the camp, but the young man who was his servant, Yehoshua, the son of Nun, never left the inside of the tent. Moshe said to Yehovah, look, you say to me, make these people move on, but you haven't let me know whom you will be sending with me. Nevertheless, you have said, I know you by name, and also you have found favor in my sight. Now, please, if it is really the case that I have found favor in your sight, show me your ways, so that I can understand you and continue finding favor in your sight. Moreover, keep on seeing this nation as your people. He answered, set your mind at rest. My presence will go with you after all. Moshe replied, if your presence doesn't go with us, don't make us go from here. For how else will it be known that I have found favor in your sight, I and your people, other than by going with us? This is what distinguishes us, me, and your people from all the other peoples on the earth. Yehovah said to Moshe, I will also do what you have asked me to do, because you have found favor in my sight, and I know you by name. But Moshe said, I beg you to show me your glory. He replied, I will cause all my goodness to pass before you, and in your presence I will pronounce the name of Yehovah. Moreover, I will show favor to whomever I will, and I will display mercy to whomever I will, but my face, he continued, you cannot see, because a human being cannot look at me and remain alive. Here, he said, I will place you near me. Stand on the rock. When my glory passes by, I will put you inside a crevice in the rock and cover you with my hand till I have passed by. Then I will remove my hand. You will see my back, but my face is not to be seen. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading Exodus 33? We can listen to Yehova. We can trust Yehova. Trust that an angel went with Moshe and the people to drive out those who don't belong in the land. Know that for a moment Yehova said he would not go with them. Know that Moshe pitched the tent of meeting far away from the camp. Trust that inside the tent is where Yehova spoke with Moshe. Know that the word says something interesting. Yehova would speak to Moshe face to face, as a man speaks to his friend. Know that Yehoshua never left the inside of the tent. Know that Moshe wanted to know who was being sent with him on this journey. Trust that Moshe knows Yehova by name. Trust that Moshe had found favor in the sight of Yehova. Aim to know the ways of Yehova as Moshe desired to know the ways of Yehova, for the purpose of understanding, so he can continue finding favor in the sight of Yehova. Trust that Yehova then says to Moshe that he will go with Moshe and the people of Israel. Trust that Yehova did what Moshe requested. Trust that our prayers to Yehova are heard and listened to, and sometimes change the mind of Yehova. Aim to find favor in the sight of Yehova, to be known by name. Ask Yehova to show us his glory. Trust that Yehova pronounced his name in the presence of Moshe. Trust that Yehova shows favor to whom he wills, and will display mercy to whomever he will. Know that now Yehova says no human can see his face and live. Trust that Yehova did make a way for his glory to be seen by Moshe. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can teach others to pray and find favor in the sight of Yehova. Bear one another's burdens. We can pray to Yehova that his presence will be with us as we go in obedience to his commands. Produce spiritual fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, self-control. End with the Aaronic blessing. Yehova will kneel before you presenting gifts. He will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehova will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehova will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete.